Okay, Kyle, so it's race week in Atlanta, now EchoPark Speedway, and we have the Quaker State 400 coming up this weekend. It is a night race in Atlanta. What do you love about a night race?
What I love most about a night race is it typically means we have Sunday off, which we don't have many Sundays off. So I'm already looking forward to a Sunday at home, maybe go on the lake. But also, racing at night's a lot of fun. You can see sparks flying, and I don't know, it just seems a little bit more exciting, I think, at night. So, yeah, it should be a great time this weekend. I'm sure it'll be nice and warm, and hopefully we'll be slipping and sliding.
You had a nice race in the spring there at EchoPark Speedway with a top three finish. What was it about that race where you were able to find some success there in the end?
Um, yeah, I don't know. We had a solid race kind of all night long from what I remember, or all day long. I guess it ended at night, I think. But yeah, I'm not sure. Just it's a tough track. It's a lot of fun because it's just really intense the whole time, but to try to position yourself smartly to get to the front at the end of the race and not get caught up in a wreck in the meantime is difficult to do. So thankfully my car though is always really fast when we go there, and I'm sure it'll be the same again this weekend.
You talk about some of the difficulties at the track. Obviously, it was reconfigured now a couple of years ago, and so you have had some races on the track since there was a new kind of design to it. What were the changes like for you as a driver, and how do they resonate with you now?
Yeah, I think at first I was a bit skeptical of it, and I think we all really enjoyed the old Atlanta Motor Speedway and the surface and how it raced, and I just was unsure of it. But I would say since they made the transition to this style, I like it much better than Daytona and Talladega. It seems to be, just more fun. The cars are more of a handful to drive. You can actually like race your way to the front, where Daytona and Talladega gets pretty gridlocked. So yeah, I think it's fun for us in the car. It's fun for the spotters up on the roof too, because they're doing a ton of talking, I feel like, at Atlanta. So yeah, it's just like I said, it's just really intense, kind of the whole race.
Three wins for you this season so far. You lead everybody in top five finishes, so you're near the top a lot of the time so far this season. What would a win at Echo Park Speedway mean to you?
Yeah, it would be cool. I think just getting a win on that style of, racing would be good for me because it's not been something that I've been really successful at before. I've not, had too many opportunities to win at that style of track. So I work really hard at it and I try to do my best to get better every time. And I feel like we're close, like we can do it. So it'd be great to finally reward myself and my team and sponsors with HendrickCars.com with a win there. It'd be awesome.
This new in-season challenge, I think a lot of people don't know how to feel about it. It starts at Atlanta this weekend. What's your opinion on it as a driver? It's a brand new thing.
Yeah, I think it's really cool. I think it's definitely adds, an element of excitement to the summer months, which sometimes can get stale. I think you've seen a lot of sports kind of, introduce some sort of in-season tournament. So yeah, it's been good, I think, to do it, and I think I go up against Tyler Reddick this weekend, so hopefully we can beat him in advance. But we'll see. It's just it's a fun thing with a lot of money on the line at the end of it. So hopefully we can be consistent and get the job done.
This may be a non-factor for you at all, but Atlanta's really hot in the middle of the summertime, as you know. So do you think that it helps at all, considering it is in the later portion of the day?
Yeah, I mean, I think for the fan, especially, I think having a race happen in what are we, late June, in Atlanta, Georgia, I think it definitely needs to be at night because it's hot here in the South, so humid. So yeah, hopefully the crowd's great. Hopefully, they enjoy a good night of racing, and you know, fingers crossed that the weather's not scorching hot there this weekend. I haven't looked at it yet though.
It's always hot here, so you can expect temperatures to be pretty blazing no matter what time it is in the summer. Last thing for me, we talk about all these top finishes for you and the three wins. What do you like about the way that your team has been working so far to find you guys a lot of success in this season?
Yeah, I think our team's been performing really well. I would say we had a lot of speed, start the year and capitalize on that speed with some wins. And then I would say the last month has been challenging, but we've still, finished well. Outside of Mexico City, where we got caught up in a crash. Nashville, we weren't very fast. Michigan, we weren't very fast. Mexico, we weren't very fast in practice, but I felt like made our car a lot better. And then yesterday at Pocono, again, we weren't very good, but we made the most of the day and came away with a seventh place finish, I think. So, you gotta. I think days like those or weekends like those really show the strength of your team. So, and two, I think it makes you tougher for when the playoffs come around. So, obviously, we'd like to get back to having better results from start to finish, like we were early in the year, but at least we're maximizing our days.
I lied to you one more because you mentioned the playoffs. As we push further down the season and you have your eyes on the playoffs later on, what do you want to see from now until that point to make you feel really confident heading into the playoffs?
Well, I think for us, just getting back to where we can be up front in the stages, qualify well, get some stage wins would be great. Get another race win or two before the playoffs would be awesome, and just feel like we're kind of peaking at the right time. Like I said, right now the last month has been kind of the worst I feel like we've maybe ever ran with our team. Where just before that was maybe the best we'd ever ran with our team. So it's just this sport is so tough, and you just kind of got to ride the wave a little bit, but continue to stay positive, and stay motivated, and again, just be ready for the playoffs when they come here in a couple months.
All right, Kyle, appreciate the time. Have fun on the track this weekend and enjoy your day off on Sunday.
Yeah, thank you. See ya.